for volunteer opportunities in Oakland schools, something around mentoring possibly. And so I sought out former colleagues in Oakland Unified to see if they could assist. And through that process, that's when I learned about new leaders. And I have to say, early on with limited research, I was pretty blown away with the alignment between my core values and beliefs and those of new leaders. My parents were both educators. My father was a former principal at Oakland, and they taught me early on, no matter what I did in life, in some capacity, it was really critical for me to be supporting work that granted equal access for all kids, and especially those that are in vulnerable and underserved communities. So when I found out about new leaders, and then on top of that, there was a position that aligned with my background and experience, I thought, okay, this seems pretty meant to begin a journey with new leaders. So fast forwarding to me actually working for new leaders, early on I had the opportunity to work with colleagues that actually were new leaders. So that was a great way for me to really understand the essence of what new leaders are and to observe them in group sessions and coaching sessions at schools, and also former participants, observing them in their school sites as leaders and really seeing them move through their schools and interact with teachers, students, and parents, and their relentless drive, them being unapologetic about doing whatever is necessary to create conditions for all kids to be successful, to always have really high expectations. That was really powerful for me to see that in real time. Because those examples allowed me to be a better recruiter for new leaders and have a really clear understanding of what candidates needed to be successful in our programs. In the future for new leaders, I hope that it doesn't stay the best kept secret. And what I mean by that is, when I worked for the district, I wasn't really familiar with new leaders, and I had colleagues that were new leaders, but I didn't know it at the time. So I just knew they were great, but didn't know why. So I hope that as we expand as an organization, our brand expands, and we have more and more people that have gone through our programs in some capacity. I hope that as they continue to be successful and get gains for their classrooms, for their schools, for their districts, that they will associate that success and the tools and resources that they've gotten from new leaders with new leaders. I will continue to be motivated in this work and inspired by what current and past participants are doing every day. That will allow me to push through and continue to find strong candidates for our programs. And I'm curious to know what's your why for this work?